War of the Worlds has lost all its soul.
An on-screen collapse with a marketing role.
Ice Cube just sits while drama degrades.
And Wells rolls in his grave as his legacy fades. Poor H.G. Wells.
So we watched Ice Cube's War of the Worlds revival that you guys didn't, and you're welcome.
So you don't have to.
I would like to actually read my review of this on Critic List because I don't think I can say anything better. This movie was a disaster. I'm actually on Critic List. You can find me there. I reviewed this movie, and it's a special thing. It's a really special movie. It's not even a meme movie because a meme would have to be funny. This movie is not a meme. This movie is not funny. It is awful. The entire movie takes place in front of a computer screen. He literally never moves.
Barely. Not until the end of the third act, and even then he's hardly moving.
You didn't realize that he didn't move then either. We were still viewing it through a screen, and there was green screen.
Oh yeah.
He didn't move at all. This was filmed during the coup, so keep in mind. I would like to read. Can I read my review on Critic List?
Yes.
So
please do, because my review is 800 words long, and that would take up the entire video.
Let me clarify my take on this. I gave this a 5%. This film was an abomination. It was torture in film form. Ice Cube sits in front of a computer for the entire movie and doesn't do anything. That's the entire concept. The movie is called War of the Worlds Revival, and yet it fails to revive anything at all. If anything, it actively puts its audience to sleep. Then again, I couldn't even fall asleep because it was somehow too boring to even sleep through. The film is an abhorrent abomination against H.G. Wells. The fact that it even shares a name with him is a crime in of itself. It is probably one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life. I genuinely cannot believe anyone greenlit this. If I were Amazon and someone handed this to me, I would have assumed it was a prank, laughed, and thrown it in the trash without a second thought. It's an abomination against nature. It's an abomination against cinema. The fact that it exists is insulting to the human race as a whole because it manages to lower the intelligence of the species just by being real. It should be expunged from the internet entirely with prejudice and finality to the point where no one can ever find it again. Any physical copies should be sliced into pieces and scattered to the four corners of the world like cursed relics that should never have been created in the first place. My verdict: a total failure on every level. This film should not be watched, discussed, preserved, or remembered. It should be erased.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I put violence, that there might be some violence in here because it was too shaky to tell, like terrible. And then want to know what to give it as far as entertainment value?
Tell them.
Banging your head against the wall for 90 minutes is both more fulfilling and more entertaining.
An accurate assessment. The only accurate thing in this quote-unquote film to the original novel by H.G. Wells is the tripods. And even those they did wrong. They turned them into Technovore.
It was honestly, look, I've seen a lot of movies. And I've seen some bad movies, some stinkers. I'll say, to be fair, this movie is better than the Crow remake.
Debatable. On your scale of bad movies, is it better than Where the Wild Things Are?
No, because Where the Wild Things Are for me is going to always be the worst adaptation of something because you somehow took a children's book and made it into a nightmare. But I'm actually going to push back on you saying that it's debatable about the Crow because the Crow did not have timestamps and did not stay at least in somewhat organized way. So you had no idea what was going on and you had no idea of how much time passed.
Fair point, fair point.
At least it was still a mess. There were like long periods of time where literally it was showing text on a screen and he was texting people back and forth and no one was talking. It was just him sitting there or whatever. The whole movie he's sitting there, things are going on, screen going, damn, oh God. And at one point, he convinces the governments of the world to all band together to fight back. and then he watches footage of them destroying things and goes, "Heh, got him."
Yep, that actually happened.
What is going on?
It's not even so bad. It's funny. It's just bad. Each of us. Well, I had to bring out the wine not 10 minutes into this movie, and we still did not have enough wine. That's how bad it was.
I can't even recommend anybody watch this as a joke. It's not even funny.
There's literally nothing good about it.
And they are sending out robots to eat Data, and how he defeats it is literally one of his daughter's boyfriend has to literally use an Amazon drone to deliver him a USB stick, and he literally has to go on Amazon Prime and order it while he is there. This is literally being released by Amazon. Product placement much?
Quite so.
He literally has to order a USB stick from Amazon and have it flown to him via drone. And that is how he defeats the alien invader.
Even drunk, we were not entertained.
Like the video, break the algorithm style, share with your crew. Escape life's hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace of humor as a cure.